safety thing we could do, like employee safety?
Thank you. Good question. This actual group, one of the things they offer now, I'm going to tell you the good and the bad of this. They do have a much broader service, what we call risk management department. They take a lot of pride in that. The premium being the same, I wouldn't be telling you this. We would be staying where we're at probably. Obviously, at your discretion, but that is one of the things these guys tout. They have really great risk management. Now, let me tell you the good thing and the bad thing about risk management from an insurance company's perspective. They will come in and give you an objective opinion. You can do this, you should do this. They have lots of resources. You were talking about your employee handbook. They do have some resources, some things that you can do to protect yourself, and that's what they have here. I think that's copies of these already. Now, the downside of that is they're going to send some inspector out who's going to not walk away from your town, our town, without a list of things you need to fix. In part because he's got to justify his role, and he's got to show he's the insurance guy. Yeah, and now normally they're reasonable, but I just keep that in mind. Is what I would say.
So if they identify a risk and you don't fix it, you have a loss, will they refuse to cover?
No, generally not. They will send, with any list of inspection summary, they'll send 2 levels. They'll do ones that are required and suggestions. I say required. I think that's what they'll call it. But basically they'll say, you have to fix this. Now, you have to be pretty egregious. Loose wires hanging out, hot wires hanging out of things, that sort of thing.
I was thinking about like how to lift and avoid some things that we could maybe go so far.
Yeah, they could wear you out on that stuff if you want them to. I mean, they could literally wear you and every person in the town out on that. Or
talking about some more on the health insurance segment.
Yeah, but workman's comp, if you get it back. But maybe we could. We probably don't have any safety meetings.
Just a general heads up, now there are some companies, I'm trying to think of what I worked with, that they had what they called the tailgate safety, and it was actually like a kid every Monday morning. Everybody got together and sit down, and they had an item there or a situation where someone got hurt, you discuss it, and the ways to avoid such a situation happening. I'm sure there's companies out there that provide, it's like a little training exercise you do every week. I don't know if that.
Any place we can get material for self-conducted.
I strongly suspect they could guide you on that. Strongly suspect. If you have specific things that you're looking for, we would gladly help you talk with them and serve as kind of your advocate there, so we don't get into the point where they're literally coming in and inspecting every last thing. But they will, without you asking. They're going to come look at the playground equipment at the park. They're going to do that without you even asking, to make sure that it's all in good repair and there's nothing obvious over there. So.
Oh, yeah, the department heads look into that and get with Jonathan and.
Yep, we'd be happy to.
Conduct regular safety meetings.
Yes, sir.
Might help some. We just got to get through this next 2 years.
Yeah, and who knows what will happen in the general market in that time frame, but. With your approval now, we do have to have some signatures here. Now, this was your package is effective actually yesterday, but you guys will have to.
So we have to approve this, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, hear a motion?
I make a motion, we approve the
I second that.
insurance bid.
3-0.
City of Boston's deal.
I've seen that one go back and look here.
That's another good thing about this, that their special events, we wrestled with the last company on special events. It was a constant grind, probably, I don't know how many board meetings, how many minutes you guys wasted in board meetings talking about that. And we had a actually, another good thing about this company, they submitted a quote, their marketing rep called the next day and said, we know you were on a time frame on this and it was a short, quick, and if you want us to come down. So he actually came down this week and met with Beth, and we drilled him with questions for 45 minutes or so. And so they were at least responsive, and that was one of the things that we did address was special events and their what do you say, requirements
Yeah.
for special events are far, far simpler than our
Less
private
than
period.
10,000 people at an event, you know,
I mean, really, the only event we really have to do much of anything on is the Old Settlers, and you pretty much dotted all of those i's and crossed those t's, I think, last year, so life gets real simple in that regard.
Seems like there should be a big difference there. They got mechanical rides and other
That's right.
events don't have a lot of things like that.
That's exactly the reason.
this is all pretty sure.
Yeah, and I don't.
Is Old Saturday paying their own liability?
They had last year their own separate
So
liability.
we don't want
yes.
double.
No double dipping there, that's right, we didn't have that this year. But this was the first year for that. But we'll cross that bridge again next year when that time comes, right? Hopefully, maybe a little earlier than last year, but yeah, they complied.
We're here from the insurance company, we're here to help you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Famous last words. Thank you for your time, we appreciate it.
Thank you,
It's a
appreciate it.
Great deal, and if there's anything else you need from us on that, just let us know.
I'll
We'll be
make
here.
copies for us and send this to you tomorrow.
Yeah, if you could work with the guys to provide something for them to, I think that'd be good.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thanks again.
Thank you,
Good night.
John.
Approval of wastewater adjustments.
Had three of them, didn't we?
I actually did,
Never hear of it.
Yeah, here they are. Wastewater adjustments.
Wow.
how about that?
All right.
Good, didn't we?
Motion to approve?
Okay.
A second.
3-0.
That's great.
Tree removal in various areas.
You did it.
Mr. Beckle?
Yes. Tom? I don't remember if it was you or John, but last time you guys were talking about on the water approval, anything underneath $5, you were gonna write an ordinance against that or something, so that you didn't see that all the time?
That's correct, none of these were, but thank you, yeah. Here we are.
That
We
would
have
be
an
ano-
ordinance, we just gotta modify it.
Oh, okay. So that'd be another action item?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Doug.
Got a few trees here on South Spring across from the Christian church there. I don't know what that tree is called. It has a ball on it, like a prickly ball.
Yeah.
Pardon me?
Gun.
Go. Clifton Miller planted those. Clifton has gone to the Rick Reward, and he don't have to rake them up.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. They're, I don't know if you noticed, they gathered about 4 trash cans full of them, and there's concern there at the church, people getting out, tripping, eating over them. I guess they're kind of awkward to walk on, I'm sure. The homeowner said they would be happy if they were gone, and they are between the curb and the sidewalk. I think it's something that we can take down. They're not that big of a tree. Just want to bring it before you guys.
You guys can do it yourselves?
I think so. They're only 12-inch, I don't know, what are they, 20 foot tall maybe?
Yeah, no power lines in
No,
there.
there's no power.
I'd say,
I'd say if everybody's in agreement down there, the homeowner wants them out, you guys can do it, safely do it.
It scares me. Here's why it scares me. Oh, you did it for him, why aren't you doing it for me?
Just put out a bid,
It's actually
ask somebody if they want the wood.
in
It's the homeowner's
between the
choice.
curb and the sidewalk, our property.
It's our property?
Technically our, I think, and am I
Yeah,
correct
It's
on
our
that?
property, I've got no problem.
I
that's
believe
good.
It's always
Right
been
now.
that.
up to the front of the sidewalk is our property, the back of the sidewalk is our property.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why we took them out down on West Spring.
Alright,
Okay.
totally, I thought you were doing it for somebody individual.
No.
No, they're on us.
No, I couldn't down to yours. The next one is at the corner of Russell Dart's building there on Center and Elm Street. It has actually raised up the sidewalk and it's causing a problem with that
It's
drain
on our
there.
property, you know you probably have issues
Yes,
there.
Good. It's on our property though?
yeah, it's between the street and the sidewalk. And it's got the sidewalk bumped up and the drain clogged. The next one is on down on Center and Gum. no, I'm sorry, it's in your mom and dad's old place on Elm Street, Elm Center. It's actually on Center Street, but it's that gray house on the corner. There are no sidewalks. I couldn't find anything on what our right of way is on Center Street. This tree is huge, and it's dead. We've had a couple limbs fall, good sized limbs come out of it over the last couple of years. I mean, it's completely dead. That's the one you guys want to look at.
I wanna know whose it is.
That Potter has that Baptist church out there.
Yeah,
And they're never there, are they?
and they're never there.
It's not in town.
No,
Did they get
It's in
right
their
away on
yard.
the street?
That overhangs
And
the
it's-
street.
it's dead. And I would advise anybody to cut it down to a tree service with
Yeah.
insurance, and lots of it.
It's, we've been
It'll
looking
kill
at
somebody
limbs,
right
to
now.
take its limbs out of it, fall
Yeah.
right in
All
the
right.
street, so it's,
We can issue a citation